Hey everybody, my name is Bailey Morgan, and today I'm going to be talking to you in this video about Bazaar. And before we hop into it, I'm going to explain a little bit about what Bazaar is and the idea. Bazaar is a Android application that I've been developing this term, and the idea is you can buy and sell items with other students that attend your university. So you sign up with your .edu email address, and you can see everything every other student who's signed up at your school is posting, and you can buy and sell from them. You can post stuff yourself. The idea is, if someone doesn't need their books for the term anymore, they can sell them, and whoever else is going into a class where they need them, they can buy them, or other stuff. It doesn't have to be academic stuff. It could be anything, really. But it's taking out that risk of not knowing who you're meeting up with, or even having to leave campus that you get with some apps like maybe Letgo or Craigslist. So we're gonna hop in here, and if we open it up, we'll get a nice splash screen. And actually, let me restart it. So we get a nice splash screen. Got to demo that. That's the main feature, right? So you're met with a login screen, and if you don't have an account, you can click the sign up link right there, and it easily goes back and forth between the two. And I wanted this app to be minimally intrusive to the users, so it doesn't ask for much. All it asks for is, I think, your internet. It might not even ask for that now on Android. I think that might just be by default, so I don't think it asks for any permissions. And all it asks for when you're signing up is your email address and your name, and it doesn't want anything else other than that. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to sign in with my information, and then I'm going to pick up the video there. Okay, so I've signed in, and I'm now here, and we got these profile picture icons all over the place, but I don't have any profile pictures uploaded, so those really don't do much right now. But as you can see, this is the main screen. When you log in, it says home down at the bottom, which just indicates that you are on the home screen. And basically that is just a feed of the most recent listings that have been posted by users that share the .edu address with you. So everybody, I'm signed in with my Rose Holman email address. Now this is all test data, so obviously it's not real people, but I did create other accounts like this one here to post items, just so I could interact with them and make sure that the features and stuff that I've set up work properly. And you can go all the way down through the list, and once you get to the bottom, it'll automatically start loading new items. I think the load limit right now is 50, so once you first load up, it'll start loading the first 50 listings, so you'll have to go through quite a few. That might need to be reduced, but I haven't had any issues. So that's the home page. Now if you look at the user account in the top left, if you click that, this is still a slight work in progress, but this is the settings, and it gives you general functionality, and the main important thing here is we can log out. So I'm not going to do that, but we're going to go back. Okay, and each listing has these buttons. They have a watch button and a message button. And before we get into the buttons, I'm going to explain a little bit more about the navigation of the app so you understand what they're for. So if you click the center button here, it goes to what's called your dashboard, and then it has two tabs at the top, My Listings and Watching. And My Listings are just listings that you've posted for sale, items that you have put up there and haven't deleted yet and haven't marked as sold. If I wanted to, I could long press on one and mark it as sold or delete the item. I'm not going to do that though. And if you slide or tap, you can go over to the watching tab, which are items that you've starred. You can see the icon and the watch button is blue and it's starred. These are items that I've went through and I said maybe I want to look at later. Maybe I don't have the money right now, but I will next week. So let me just start, see if it's still there next week. If I unstar an item, it goes away. It's no longer in here. It's still in my main feed though, all the way at the bottom. So that's how that works, and you can star items from here, and they'll update and go over here to your watching, which I'm still on, so you see that right there. So that's the whole dynamic between these two. Now if you want to add a listing, you can click the fab right here, and that pulls up the whole activity just to set a title, set an asking price, select from a few different options of what type of item you're selling, and then give it a description. On top of that, you can add some images, so we're just going to go in here and we're just going to add some. These are some screenshots I just took a minute ago. So, but yeah, you can just go through and you can add. Why my phone's being slow? You can add any number of images you want. It'll go until you have no more images to add, and then you post it. I'm not going to post it because I don't want to add anything else to the feed right now. But an interesting challenge I had with this is when you post stuff, the feed right here would try to automatically update whenever it sees new items in the database, and it manages that all by itself. But the images weren't finished uploading to the Firebase storage yet. So we had this issue with the listings were trying to show up, and they were trying to load the images that weren't uploaded yet, and we were getting null references, and the app was crashing. So I had to come up with a very interesting solution to fix that, and I'm really proud of the solution. It wasn't easy because I was on that bug for like 2 to 3 days, but it was a very rewarding solution. So I encourage you to go look at my technical document and read about that. But yeah, so that's how that all works. And now if we go over to this last tab and click on that, it says messages. And the idea is once you find something you want to buy, you can message someone and set up a time and place and go meet them and exchange cash or whatever for whatever you're getting. If you go in here, it'll show you all your messages that you've had with people previously. I've only had one thread open so far, and it's with the only other account that you saw in the feed earlier. And if you click on it, it'll open up the messages with that person. Yours will be on the right with the outline, and theirs will be on the left in the gray. And you can chat back and forth. I can add another message, just call it test, and then add that. And it works all fine. It's all real time, so as soon as they send you a message, you'll get the update. And that's pretty much how everything in this app works. One thing I did forget to mention is when you do go in here and select what type of item you have, as long as you're not selecting other, if you're selecting one of the pre-selected items, then your post will get a nice little icon in the top right like this one does. It has a book icon. I think this one has a fridge, which just represents furniture because it's a sofa, and so on. So yeah, that's it. That's Bazaar. This messaging, this is a rough version I cranked out over the past few days. I intend to polish it and make it look a lot better along with the settings, but that's it. Thanks for watching.